What's up, YBE?
My name's Navay.
My name's Eric.
And this is our series, How Did B.A.E Do It?
We're going to be talking with Black Achiever entrepreneurs.
And today we'll be talking with Chef Cap, co-owner of Our Time Kitchen.
Hey YBE, it's Eric.
I'm Navay.
And today we're talking with the co-owner of Our Time Kitchen, Miss Kat. And one thing I wanted to ask you is, can you tell me more about yourself?
Well, first, I want to say thank you so much for interviewing me. I'm happy to be here. I'm excited to share with you a little bit about Our Time Kitchen. But first, a little bit about me. I'm from Baltimore, born and raised in Baltimore. I went to Poly, and then I graduated and went on to Baltimore International College, which is a culinary school. No longer there, which is cool. I think they're repurposing that building for something really fun for people in the food industry. I'm a mom. I have 3 kids, teenagers and a little baby. I'm an Air Force veteran. I was in the Air Force Reserves for about 16 years. And I love my city, and I'm trying to do the best I can to help out the community, and I'm really excited.
Okay, when and why did you become a personal chef?
I became a personal chef because I wanted to be my own boss. I wanted to set my own hours. I wanted to live by my own rules, and I'm just a creative person, and it lends itself for me to do whatever I want to do. Even when I work with clients, they say that they want a certain thing, but I know that I'm going to bring my own flavor and flair to it. And you just don't have that freedom when you're working that traditional 9-to-5 job.
Well, what do you think you can do better or differently with being a chef?
What I can do better, let's see. I think be more organized. I'm kind of one of those people that are like, I know how to handle pressure at the last moment. I'm able to throw things together, and that's not necessarily the best way to do business. So I think being more organized, and I'm working on that right now, like literally right now.
And I also wanted to ask, what was your proudest moment as a chef?
My proudest moment as a chef. I think the proudest moment is always when I get a phone call because of word of mouth, knowing that people are talking about me and that my name is good in the street, so they know what kind of quality of food that they're gonna get when they call out to me. So that's pretty cool and a proud moment for people to call me because they heard good things.
What's your favorite dish to cook and why?
My favorite dish is, I always forget the name of it, but it's a Thai dish, and it's steamed white rice with like a beef stir fry with a fried egg on top. It's a little bit spicy. It has like Thai basil in it, and it's my favorite. It's comfort food, and that's my favorite. Nobody ever asked me to make that, but I always make it for myself.
Okay, what's your most challenging dish?
Most challenging. I'm not a baker by trade, so whenever somebody asks me to bake, I never turn it down, but it's always pretty challenging. Like with cooking, you don't have to measure, nothing's really precise, but with baking it is. It's truly a science behind it. So I made a 4-tier cake one time just watching YouTube videos, and I think that was like the most challenging thing. And they asked for it to be all black, so I had to make sure that I dyed the icing properly so that it showed up black and not gray. It looked great, and I truly surprised myself, but that was really hard.
Well, can you explain your overall cooking style?
Cooking style. I'm glad you asked that question because for a while I've been trying to figure that out myself. When everybody asks me that question, I struggle a little bit because I feel like I could cook anything, but people want to know like what is your niche. So I'm going with right now that it's like Caribbean with a little bit of Asian flair, fine dining.
Well, I also wanted to know a little bit more background information on what you said, Just Call Me Chef.
Just Call Me Chef. Just Call Me Chef is my organization that I founded in 2018. I tell everybody it's like a culinary sorority. It's for Black women chefs. We're uplifting one another. We're offering mentorship. We're offering job opportunities and just like a shoulder and hands whenever we need it for each other. So it's a nationwide organization, and we have about 100 members.
That's nice.
Thanks.
What are 5 words you would use to describe your work ethic?
Let's see. Patient. I'm definitely patient when it comes to things. I'm more like laissez-faire, meaning kind of hands off. I'm not like a micromanager when it comes to things. I kind of let people figure things out before I kind of intercede. Let's see. I would say I'm very helpful. diligence. What other things? I don't know. I'm very passionate about what I do.
Lastly,
Is that five?
yeah. Lastly, do you have any advice for young Black entrepreneurs?
Definitely. For young Black entrepreneurs, I would say follow your passion. Don't do things that don't serve you. Give it your full effort. Don't come in, and half do things. Challenge yourself. Work hard. Know when to take rest for sure, because we're always thinking about our mental health and physical health. But yeah, do what you love. Don't waste time on things that don't serve you.
Well, I also wanted to ask, can you tell us more about being a Black chef, a Black female chef? Was it hard for you? How did it take to get to this place? etc.?
Yeah, definitely. Racism is crazy in this country, and especially in this industry, it's dominated by white men. So to get to the top, there are a lot of challenges, and I think that's also a part of why I decided to become an entrepreneur. Just because in the hierarchy of the culinary world, I was just bumping heads so much with people just trying to keep me at a lower level, and I knew that I was talented, and I knew that I had the capability to be at that executive chef level. So I kind of just showed up, did the best that I could do always. So it was never a question of, oh, she's Black, she can only do this. Absolutely not. I'm running circles around all these other white dudes, so don't try to play with me. Yeah. So that's how it was. But I was I'm tired of that. I don't want to play those games with people. I just want to do my own thing.
What made you want to start Our Time Kitchen?
So Our Time Kitchen came about summer of 2020. I was pregnant with my son Joshua, and my business partner Kiah came to me and was like, hey, I think it's time that we start a business together. I've known Kiah for about 7 years, I want to say. She's the owner of Wild Time Food Truck. And I've just been hosting chef meetups, so I would just reach out to different chefs, post on Instagram and social media for chefs to come together and kind of chit chat and talk. And the conversation was always about kitchens and how unaffordable they were, or people just having other entrepreneurial inspirations, wanting to start something but not knowing how. So we decided, hey, how about we create that space that's an affordable kitchen and a place where people can get that business help on what it looks like to start from the bottom and to grow up.
Well, I also wanted to ask, since you own a kitchen, do you have any events where you sell food, possibly give food to homeless people, or have any kitchen events where people come down and eat, a diner?
Absolutely. So Our Time Kitchen is truly unique. There are several ways where people can interact with the kitchen. So it's based on an hourly model. So businesses come in and they rent the kitchen by the hour. We have different membership levels. And we have a to-go window. So we have Wednesday through Saturday, Southern Butter by Chef T sells food out of our to-go window from 4 to 8 p.m. We just spoke with a Puerto Rican cuisine. They had been doing catering, but now they're about to have a residency on the food truck, and they're going to be running that, I think, about 4 days a week from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. So you can come by and get food here, as well as some grab-and-go food is going to be available in our retail space. And this right here is called the backyard, and people can rent it out as an event space. We host things back here. I'm actually hosting an ice cream social back here tonight, so that's going to be fun. So people can host events here, sure. I've hosted a dinner. Kiah hosted a drag brunch back here, so it gets activated.
That's nice.
We're standing here with other co-owners, Chef Kiah of Our Time Kitchen.
And we're going to be asking you a few questions of how we should support you and this Chef Cat business.
Yeah, so the best way to support this kitchen is by coming out and eating the food from the 30 plus members that operate their small business from this space. You can find what events are coming up by subscribing to our newsletter on our website, which is www.ourtimekitchen.com. We also have an event page on that website, and then an Instagram, and all social handles are at Our Time Kitchen. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
So it's specific. So these are some culinary herbs right here. So this is chocolate mint. We have thyme, basil, chives. These weren't edible flowers, but they're dried up now. They're past their season. This is cilantro. So once cilantro starts to seed like this, it starts making coriander seeds. And then this right here is for like anxiety. You can make teas out of it. So we have like lavender, yarrow. We have a fig tree that's growing in right there. So it'll probably take a while to actually bear fruit. Lemongrass, nasturtium, we have horseradish growing. Over here is like our little strawberry patch, Mexican sage. We have some tomatoes that are growing too, blueberries. So yeah, anybody can help themselves to whatever. Alright, so this is our kitchen. Like I said, people rent it by the hour, and they rent it by zones so that nobody's ever like fighting over stove space. So we have a smaller hot one right here that our business can rent by using this table. We have the bigger hot one here with this range, stock pot fryer, convection oven with this table. Over here is our baker's corner. So we have big mixers, convection ovens, dough mixer here. Right here, something really cool. This was under a sheet, but it is a laces maker, and that is like a Latino popsicle. So that's pretty cool. Over here. Over here is the pop-up area / cold prep. So if people don't need to use any of the stoves or hotline stuff, they can prep over here, as well as activate the window to sell their food out of here with the POS system. So like this is where Chef T will be setting up. She usually comes in around 2 o'clock. And then back here is the retail space. This is Kiah. So this will be an area where people can sit and eat. We do our admin work here. We've hosted small dinners in here, small business meetings, and we'll have food in the to-go fridge coming soon. Yeah, so we're setting up some racks here. Well, some of them will be Chef Kiah stuff, but we'll have like DoorDash and Grubhub come here, and we'll put the food here for them to come grab it. Yup, that's it.
Is there any free samples?
I didn't have anything. I think Jamaria is bringing some stuff,
Okay.
so she'll be here shortly. So
Okay, so we are good.
I think we had a great time interviewing Chef Pat and Chef Kiah. And you should really come down here. It's actually nice. I actually like this place.
And you should subscribe for more content.
Yeah.
We also have Instagram. It's going to be all in the description. Yeah.
All right. Bye,
Bye.
YBE.